Okay. Just check the sound here. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Okay. Turn off one of my fans. At least one. We're back. Back with more of a hot topic that has been going around the past 24 hours, 48 hours. Hope you all are doing well. Anybody who may watch this live stream, this replay, leave some comments in the comment section below. What do you all think of the topic for today? Let's talk about some things. Let's converse. But again, hope everybody's doing well today. Again, as always, these streams are harping on. If people come into the chat, I'm only probably going to be talking for 20-30 minutes. If nobody shows up, it's all good. I'm just going to talk about what the main discussion is about for today. So, per yesterday's stream, that was part 1. Coming back for part 2. Gonna probably do some more stuff centered around this topic, maybe a little bit more, as maybe some extra stuff comes along in the coming weeks. Again, October is literally either, as far as Bleach is concerned, 1,000-Year Blood War arc anime, it is literally around 2 months away from arriving. And like I talked about in the stream yesterday, that the hope is, of course, that we're watching it. Like I said, I'm going to cover the episodes here on the channel, react to them, do reviews, probably do some other videos. Because again, Bleach is one of my favorite animes of all time. It's in my top 5. I literally watch it practically almost every year. I just hit play on the episodes and I watch. I may do a little bit of reading on the side while I'm watching, but I just love it so much that I just let it play and I just sit and I watch episodes, and then I may just randomly put a video together, talk about an episode here on the channel. Because there are some stuff in the original anime that I definitely want to talk about. But again, past roughly 24 hours became a hot topic about Bleach. Probably, possibly, because I personally don't know if it's true or not. Per this article that I read yesterday, I'm going to reread it again and some other stuff, and what other people were talking about, that Bleach was outbid by, that Disney outbid Crunchyroll to take Bleach from them so that they can stream it on their site, which is Disney Plus. And like I talked about in the stream, like Disney Plus has started to dive into anime. They've been doing animation for for a good several generations, but they've decided to partner with one of my favorite fictional worlds. It's my favorite fictional world, and then anime. Star Wars is my favorite fictional world out of any. And then if you combined that with anime, what do you get? Star Wars Vision. Star Wars Visions was centered around anime and some other animation style stuff. And I thoroughly enjoyed most of the content that Star Wars Vision got put out there. And there's a season 2 coming, I believe, either later this year or next year for sure. So they're starting to dive into that. But again, this is, to me, one, it technically is a smart business move, but I feel like I still feel it's wrong and it's bad, because they know for a fact that people are going to go to their site, because again, the end of the day, it's about Disney's bottom line. They want new subscribers. It's just like Netflix. The reason why shows get canceled, talked about this in other streams. The reason why shows get canceled on Netflix is because they're not bringing in new subscribers. That is why. That's why shows start for a season or two and then they get canceled, because the shows aren't bringing in more consumers, more customers, more viewers, more, again, people to subscribe to their thing. So the same thing with Disney. It's a smart business move because they want to bring more subscribers to their site. Because Crunchyroll has me, one of them being a subscriber. Crunchyroll has my monthly subscription. But again, ultimately, same thing with Crunchyroll. Their bottom line is to get newer subscribers. But again, this is a smart business move by Disney to try to get those of us who may only be subscribed to Crunchyroll to also to subscribe to their network to be able to watch this specific anime. If, again, I don't know how true it is. Per this Twitter page who pushed it out and said, leaked it out and said that this is what did occur, that this was what was going on months ago, back in May or something like that, or March or whatever. So that's why I'm saying this is a smart business move, but a bad one. Because me and many other Crunchyroll subscribers, Funimation, whichever, wherever it's supposed to be mainly at, we were automatically just patiently waiting for October to get here so that we can go to Crunchyroll site, go to Verve, or go to Funimation, whichever, and push play on that episode 1. And now many fans of this beloved iconic anime now, who for the most part want to support the actual creators of this anime, their moral compass might be stronger than many others who will say, you know what, I'm just gonna stick with being a pirate. But they will be like, you know what, I'm just gonna have to suck it up and maybe just subscribe to or resubscribe to Disney Plus just to specifically watch Bleach, and then once it's over, unsubscribe, because it is technically, all of these streaming services are an option. Nobody's forcing us to actually get them. It's just that there's so much content out there for the most part that you want to subscribe to a lot of this stuff so that you can be able to be engaged with the communities that are created by these specific shows and movies and stuff like that. I've joined so many groups on social media, group pages for specific key shows and movies to talk about and get people's reactions and responses. And maybe possibly make a new social media friend on the side to have more personal, in-depth conversations, because the posts are so spread out that you sometimes may miss the post. But you can definitely message somebody specific and say, hey, just got done watching this episode, let's talk about some things, let's converse. So Bleach, possibly, per this article, per this tweet, from back in March or May or whenever it occurred, that this is what Disney and Crunchyroll were doing. They were going to a bit of a war to bid for the rights for Bleach. So again, the article says, Bleach final arc will reportedly stream on Disney Plus. You gotta look at the verbiage, you gotta look at the words. Legend, what's going on, dude? How are you? Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like Disney only has the rights to Bleach if indeed this is true. because Disney hasn't even said anything yet. If they did, and if they will say something, and if it is true, then you know there are some concerns. Also, they wouldn't censor anyway because Punisher, Logan, Daredevil on their are uncensored. It's more adult than Bleach. True. But they have censored some other stuff. That's the other key thing to know. So, but again, the creator Tebow did say, he went on record. He did say about a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, I did put a post in my anime group and my anime page that he said that Bleach would not be censored, which is great. That's what we were hoping for. But per this article, it says, according to a recent leak from Twitter user Sugo Light. Again, I don't know this Twitter page. I'm not sure how viable, reliable this Twitter page is. Maybe it is reliable when it's pertaining to these type of sources and leaks. They said the Walt Disney Company's Disney Plus platform has taken over the distribution of anime Bleach, Seinen Kensen Hen, Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War. Although the official confirmation from Disney, like I talked about, is yet to be made. What does it mean for Bleach anime return? Fans have numerous questions in mind. That's what I talked about in the stream yesterday. There are concerns. You know, would there be censorship, even though the creator said there wouldn't be? You know, if it is indeed true that they did get the rights, their hands are still tied because, again, like we said, you know, yes, they can stream it on their site, but Tebow saying nope, you gotta keep it uncensored. The other stuff they censored is Helmet Yu-Gi-Oh, and I think that's because it's more for kids, not spreading the message of not wearing helmets. But for teen to adult shows, they typically don't censor. Yeah, true. The GOAT, what's going on, man? The other GOAT, the other legend is in the building. My homie Will, aka Shaq B. Right. Yes, they do. They do need production rights. But the other thing too, though, summertime rendering is being blocked in certain countries. It's not even showing up on Disney Plus for us over here in the U.S. I tried searching for it; it's not there. So that kind of sucks because I wanted to watch it on a specific site. So with that being said, more to this article. It says Bleach anime series produced by Studio Parrot is returning October 2022. I'm gonna guess it's gonna sit roughly mid to late October. And they said, like I said, according to the piece of information, and this came out back in May, and I didn't even know about this. Crunchyroll and Disney Plus were bidding to acquire the streaming rights of Bleach's upcoming arc. According to the new leaks, Disney Plus was able to outbid Crunchyroll to get the streaming rights of Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War. Keep in mind that there is no information released on whether Disney Plus has worldwide streaming rights or just a specific region. Disney is a huge and has all the money in the world. Anime is a rapidly growing entertainment medium, and almost all the streaming services are now investing huge sums of money to get exclusive streaming rights for anime franchises. Bleach franchise already has a huge fan base, and it is no-brainer that Disney Plus will get a lot of new subscribers on their platform if they can exclusively stream rights to the Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War arc. That's what I was talking about too earlier, roughly like 10 minutes ago. The reason why over on Netflix that we see a lot of shows getting canceled 1 season, 2 seasons in is because these shows aren't bringing in new people to hit that subscribe button. Same thing with Disney. They're using this as a tactic to get new subscribers to their streaming service. I can't find it. Yeah, it's a regional thing. Because like I said, the specific anime that everybody's been hyping up about said it was on Disney Plus, but people were saying, before I even looked it up, people were saying that it's only available in specific regions for this specific anime called Summertime Rendering. I looked it up earlier today while I was work. It's not even popping up on Disney Plus for me, so that lets me know that per the specific reason that I'm sitting in, it's not available, and that sucks. So I have to actually be a pirate and go look at it and view it and watch it and hopefully enjoy it through a site that technically shouldn't be used. Set adult access code. Okay, so set an adult access code. Disney Plus overtook Netflix a couple of days ago. Has #1 subbed to service. Okay, nice. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, Netflix, Disney, even Crunchyroll, their bottom line is to get new subscribers, get more money, extra money into their bank accounts. That's why these shows are on Netflix keep getting canceled, and that's also ultimately why they've lost a specific amount of subscribers because of stuff like that. Because they've raised prices, they've canceled shows that are favorites of their customers, and fans are like, we're done because you raised the prices. There's fans are complacent that the content isn't good or great because they're not adding fresh stuff that are captivating and encapsulating the viewer how it did a year ago or 2 years or 5 years ago or however long. So that's why fans are leaving. They're like, you're upping the price, but your content is only as good as we, the viewer, are viewing these shows and movies, and we're just like, it's starting to go down, but you're raising the price. I can't afford, this close to, if not over, $20 a month. I need to head out and go over to another streaming service that is charging $10 less than me, or maybe even $5 less than me, and maybe hopefully their content will be better than yours. There are specific sites that have specific shows that are bringing new fans over, bringing new subscribers over, and people are leaving Netflix. Could the same happen to Crunchyroll? Sure. Could the same thing happen to Disney Plus? Sure. Because at the end of the day, people want instant gratification. It's period. Yeah, Disney Plus increased their, they did, $2. Yep, they did. And again, they can up the price $2 more in a few months or next year. They could do that. Which they actually are going to be upping the price again, I think. It's going from $8 to like, I think 11 or something like that. This was reported like a couple of days ago. I'm like, it's literally a $3 difference. And I think annually it goes up, I think $5 or so. I can't remember specifically. So, fans are, of course, they're up in the uproar. Like I said, fans who, again, their moral compass might be that they will say like, well, I'll subscribe to Disney Plus, even though I'm still subscribed over here to Crunchyroll, because I still want to help the creators. They'll probably will, more than likely, sub to Disney Plus just to watch Bleach, and that's it. They won't watch anything else. And then once Bleach is over with, what are they going to do? Cut that subscription off once that final episode ends. You have that option, Legend. Like I said too, roughly 15 minutes ago, these streaming services are an option. Nobody's forcing us to get these. It's just so much content is out there on these sites. Like literally roughly 2 to 3 things that are big, that are well known, that keep people flocking to those sites to watch these specific shows. People are basically, there are many of them who are subscribing to all of them because of the content itself. But once that content's gone, then they definitely have all the right to be like, all right, well, this is the reason why I was watching. I was watching it because of this. I'm done. I'm canceling. Now me, only reason why I'm really fully considering canceling, probably closer to the end of this year, is simply because I have most of the sites as a subscription, but it just costs too much. I'm paying like, you know, like $100-something for all of these sites. That's a lot of money over a year span. That's coming out of my pocket and not going to a savings or emergency funds. And I'm like, I personally feel I need to really work at my personal bank account more than filling the pockets of these guys in their bank account. Legend, you say, I like Disney Plus anyway. I need it for MCU and Star Wars. Yeah, that's another show that I gotta watch as Orville, because I hear Orville is really good. I hate this boss fight in DS2. Why does my weapon? Nice. So yeah, that's just a personal thing that I needed to put out there, because it's just something that's constantly in the back of my mind that eventually I need to make a decision on what specific things that I'm going to keep. I know for a fact that I'm going to keep Crunchyroll and maybe Funimation, just because I use specific sites to use specific images per the for the channel itself. Yeah, like I said, I've heard Orville is like really, really good. I just got to sit down and watch it. I haven't watched it yet, and I'm behind on Picard. I'm still early in the first season, and the final season's getting ready to drop, so I'm just like behind. So, but again, that's just one of the concerns, guys. Is will there be censorship, even though the creator said there wasn't? Will again, like the article said, will it be streamed worldwide, or will it be like with Summertime Rendering and others? Will it be streamed regionally? Okay, nice. Will it be streamed? Because if it's streamed regionally, that sucks. Because I personally believe that people should have the availability to watch whatever they want to watch, because they're paying for it, especially if they're paying for it, right? Instead of being a pirate. So that's why fans are just worried, don't really know what's really going on. Like I said, I keep saying, I don't know if it's true or not, if this is indeed the case. But again, like I said, it's literally a smart business move on Disney to be able to get more subscribers to their site. And it should be worldwide. It is a big 3 show, right? It really is. But again, they're trying to get money in their pocket, and this is a smart tactical move to do so. Even though I don't like it, because I'm just like, dude, Crunchyroll's right there. Just I can pull it up, but technically I can pull up Disney Plus, but Bleach is already on Crunchyroll. Bleach is on freaking Hulu. Like I said, I was watching Bleach on last week. I was telling Shaq B, we were talking on the phone. I was watching Bleach last week, like 3 days in a row. Just push play and was just letting episodes roll, reading a little bit on my phone, but watching some of the episodes, just relishing in, just enjoying one of my favorite animes of all time. So also for this article, I almost forgot to read this too. On the other hand, this could potentially be bad news for fans. Streaming services like Netflix and Disney mostly don't simulcast like Crunchyroll and Funimation the newest anime episodes, which is one of the major complaints you can hear from anime fans. Disney Plus has streaming rights to summertime rendering, and talking about that specifically, anime series which wasn't simulcasted. Things could get much worse for the Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War arc if Disney Plus decided to release the episode in batches, just like Netflix is doing for JoJo Part 6. I'm still in the first season of JoJo, which I gotta get back to, so I can continue to cover it here on the channel. The article says it wants to talk about some positive stuff. Let's read, because I haven't read the whole article, so let's dive into it. Let's talk about some of the positives the Bleach franchise will receive if it gets streamed on Disney Plus. Disney spends a lot of time and money promoting their shows, so you can expect a lot of hype being created by Disney's social accounts. Disney already has millions of subscribers and a huge fan base following on social media. Bleach series will get a lot of exposure to people who have never heard of the series, so this will attract more people to watch the show. That's not necessarily the case, because there are just specific Disney fans. Now, I'm not saying that won't happen. It might be just a small percentage, but broad-wise, fans are animation fans of Disney, but they necessarily aren't anime fans. Like they probably are Star Wars fans. I know plenty of Star Wars fans who are Star Wars fans, but they're not anime fans. So they tried to watch Star Wars Visions, or they didn't even check it out. They saw the trailer for it. They just didn't like the animation style of it, and they were just like, I'm just not picking it up, which is their right. So that's what I'm saying. That verbiage there isn't necessarily true. Just because it's on their side doesn't mean that people are going to be like, oh, what's this, and just click on it. They just skip right over it while they're scrolling through to see what they want to watch. So Disney owns Hulu, yep. So they really should put the whole show on Disney Plus. They should. That's also only half true for Disney. All content Disney Plus put in bulk, but something new like Moon Knight, Hawkeye is weekly. Unlike Netflix, which just puts out whole Cobra Kai. Yeah, per the article, they were saying that, or what you're saying, Legend, that they were saying that this is what Disney possibly could do, because Netflix has done it for specific shows. Disney hasn't done that at all. Not saying they won't do it yet. Hopefully they won't. But the article is saying that, this is what Disney could do, but currently that's what they don't do. They usually do give the content to us weekly, versus doing whatever that Netflix or whatever other streaming service is doing. Remember, we had to wait weekly for Moon Knight. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, per the article, they're just putting the assumption out there that they're assuming that this is the route that Disney could go, but currently they're just not. But like I said, per what I was talking about here too, people can go on the site, they can see Bleach. That doesn't mean they're gonna get interested. Like, oh, what's this? And click on it. It's gonna be there in front of their face. They could just scroll right past it. I was on Disney Plus site yesterday, and I just scrolled through some stuff. I was like, I don't care about any of this stuff. I want to look for something specific. And there's a lot of stuff on Disney Plus site that I haven't even checked out yet. Heard great things about, but I'm too focused on one specific thing. Yeah, so so it's just one of those things that fans, I totally understand. Fans worry, because again, like I said, it's a smart tactical business decision to try to get those fans to come over from Crunchyroll to go over to Disney Plus to be like, all right, we're gonna sub to your channel, sub to your streaming service to watch this iconic anime. Yeah, 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 yeah. Some fans like me love Star Wars and anime, but there are a good portion of fans out there that just don't like anime at all. They've either tried it on a specific anime or a couple shows, they just couldn't get into it, never picked it back up, or they just refuse to watch it. There are really Star Wars fans out there that refuse to watch anime because, per their moral compass, or whatever, or their mindset, not their moral compass, but their mindset, they think, which is kind of strange, that, some of them feel like, oh, that's for kids only. It's that mindset, but it's like, but you have kids of your own and y'all watch these Disney animated movies and TV shows and you actually enjoy those. So how would it be wrong for you or uncomfortable for you to sit and watch an anime show, a few episodes, and not, not like it? Even though you just might not like it, but I'm just saying, like, it's animation. It's just you're watching something totally different that might not be solely family friendly, because there's gore, there's blood, there's specific things happening in these anime shows that typically you wouldn't specifically see on Disney, because they would show it do something, but the camera would pull away. You would just see the specific enemy doing something to somebody, but you wouldn't actually see the person hurting them, because they don't want to ruin that. You just use your imagination for that. But in anime, they actually show the whole thing. The whole motion, the person standing there and it going in, and all of that. They'll show all of that. Plus the blood. So So even if 1% of 150 checks out Bleach, that would be one. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, not everybody. Yep. Can't hit weekly 1 million ratings. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, if Bleach hits 1 million views, I will be hyped. I believe it's possible. Because we know that anime wise, a lot of stuff. We could say Marvel, and it's happened this year even too. Specific things have occurred where the sites have crashed because so many people are flocking to the site to watch the specific show. Same thing has happened in the anime community when people are flocking to Crunchyroll, or flocking to whichever sites have crashed because so many people are literally trying to watch the same thing at the same time. Happened with Star Wars too. So that's why I'm saying that this could possibly happen if indeed this is the case, where Disney did indeed come in, swoop in, grab it from Crunchyroll, put it on their site. A lot of us are going to be flocking to watch. I've even had sometimes when I tried to watch an episode of Star Wars or something, and I just couldn't watch it because the site had been overused heavily around that time, because people were trying to watch this specific episode, and I had to wait like a couple hours before I could get back on and actually finally watch it, and then come to the conversation to the conversation table on social media and talk about it late, and not being able to have live conversations with folks on social media just sucked. So yeah. So we'll see. I don't know though, dude. Now I got an idea, but I may do that instead, because it would take me roughly 2 hours to put a video together, to do a reaction. That's how long it takes me, roughly 2 hours. A little bit over, depending. To do a reaction recording, do my review video, then get the screenshots from the episode, put the video together with the review, plus the intros and outros, and take all of that, take it to another site, put music in it, take all of that, upload it to my channel, and then go to a different site to create the thumbnail Literally all of this and I'm talking about literally takes me 2 hours to do a video. But what I'm now thinking about right now, I'm actually thinking about doing a live reaction here on the channel. It just will be in the background, probably just be able to hear the sound and just do live, watch it live. I might do that. I just might. And then that way I could just work on the review video. It would be a little bit quicker, probably like maybe an hour and a half, maybe hour and 20. At least amount would be hour and 20. Most amount would be hour and 30. Yeah, because I've been wanting to do that anyway. I just haven't started it yet. I wanna do live reactions to anime here on the channel. Watch them have like the clock on the bottom right corner of the screen here, the ticker, basically the timer, and you know, watching anime that way. That I'm not like fully reacting to that, where you would go to the link in the comments, you would watch my reaction and come back and maybe possibly watch my review. But I just haven't started it yet. A specific anime that I want to react to live here on the channel, and then just do my review video after it for a day or two later. Get my full on thoughts or something like that. But I want to do live reactions here on the channel. Now I was trying to put the actual anime on screen, but a couple of my videos when I did that got blocked, which sucks. There was no sound. That's the thing, you couldn't even really see the video itself, to be honest, the actual episode, but they still got blocked, so it's just like, sucks. So per Bleach, that's what I probably might do here on the channel. Come on, like I said, I'm gonna cover it. I was gonna, like I said, it just takes me 2 hours to do the reaction plus do all this other stuff. But now, make it a little bit easier on myself. Maybe cut 40 minutes of the time that it would take me to put the video together. Maybe just do the live reaction. Yeah, it does suck. Because like I keep saying, you know, we know that we don't own the product. I don't own Bleach. It's not mine. I'm basically supporting the creator, saying, hey, give them your money, because they deserve it, right? But I would love to just fully react to and watch the anime here on the channel without having to worry about getting blocked, possibly, and more than likely possibly getting a strike on the channel, you know. This is, again, my channel would be advertising for them, like, you know, this is Bleach, blah blah blah. But you know, I want people to give all of, you know, all the income belongs to them, right? I'm just trying to watch it, you know? And I really wish that I can give, you know, the creators more money than what they currently make, because I feel like that they deserve it, because they pour so many hours into, you know, creating Bleach and other anime. It does suck. Yeah, strike sucks. I had 2 of them on my channel, and hopefully won't get another one. Hopefully. So I'm trying my best not to. But who knows? You know, channels get strikes 2 to 4 years later because of a specific video, because somebody who's not even the owner of the content decides they want to just be a piece of trash and claim this stuff. It just sucks. So that's that whole cheese right there. That cheese needs to stop. It really does. So again, guys, you know, it's like, I think in total for one strike, I think it's 3 months. Like, even though I had 2 strikes, I could still upload to the channel. Now, if I had gotten 3, then my channel would have probably more than likely would have been temporarily blocked. That's what I want to say, or shut down, or whatever however the system is. And then I would have to put in the work to try to get that fixed. Again, I could be wrong. It could be a month. I could be wrong. I can't remember. Like, that was back in 2019, I think, or something like that. I can't remember. Just like my Hajime no Ippo videos, all of season 2 got taken down, and I don't even have the whole entire, all of the episodes on backup files that I would use to put in links in the videos. I have to basically go back, which I do need to do another live stream, like I did a month or so ago. Just do a live stream of me working on putting together a thumbnail for these specific episodes, and then getting ready to prepare to re-upload them to the channel with the backup files that I do have. There's several of them that I don't have, and I thought I did have them, but I don't. I'm just like still upset about that. Yeah, I don't have any strikes now. I just have excuse me, I just have videos that were blocked. They were fully just blocked by the company over in Japan. They came through and just like, and that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I prefer doing my videos the way that I did. Like, just put the stuff in the link. There was no issue with that. You know, yeah, granted, like, it helped boost my channel when I was putting up the Hajime no Ippo videos that were in full, because the creators were cool with that. But whatever company over in Japan decided to change their mind, now they're coming after my channel and other channels that have actually put out the full-on episodes, and blocking them in full, and it just sucks. Even though, like I said, the original creators were cool with it. So, those videos automatically get taken down anyway. So there's nothing that I need to do. Like, YouTube would even tell you, there's nothing that you need to do. They're just automatically just gone. Like, if you go to my playlist, Hajime no Ippo playlist, you'll see for season 2, like, those videos that were blocked, they're no longer there. Like, I was gonna go in and take those blocked ones down, but the YouTube system did it for me. So that's why I'm saying, like, it was better for me to just redirect them to the link, because that way the episodes would still be there even up to this day. I wouldn't have gotten those emails a few weeks ago. Now the specific way that I do it through my Google Drive, that's still not safe though. It's not 100% safe. When I was covering a little bit of Stranger Things, doing it that way for the reaction, I was covering it. A couple of the videos got claimed and blocked, and that became like a serious thing. And I ended up going into my Google Drive and just totally deleting them, so that way whomever was claiming them, they couldn't continue to claim them, to where then they would have fully like shut my Google account down. So, but that's why I'm always like hopeful that never happens again, even when it's pertaining to anime, because I have a lot of anime reaction videos through my Google account that, you know, I use, that is able to keep the channel itself safe, but I'm not fully, you know, safe from somebody claiming, you know, a Google reaction video. So through that link. So as you meant the worldwide blog, a video story. Because it used to be, when they blocked my video, I could still watch it. Not everyone else. Yeah, they still do have that system. Like you just go and you can specifically go on your thing and click the video and it will play, but nobody else can see it. It's just like, man. So, but again, like I said, I really want to do these live streams so I can be able to react to Bleach and other anime that I not like reacting to how I normally do. So that way it'll be a little bit different. Just do something a little bit different I'm normally been doing. Because again, Bleach, you know, I can't wait for this. Like you said, like I keep saying, I'm hyped for this anime in October, whenever the first episode drops. And again, like I said, even if it is on the Disney Plus site, I'm still gonna watch it. Again, like I said, it's a smart business move, even though to me it's a wrong business move. Because at the end of the day, they just, whether it's Crunchyroll, Disney Plus, Netflix, whichever, they only care about bringing in new subscribers. That's the bottom line. If I feel like if Bleach were to not get the numbers that they were expecting, they would more than likely happily give it back to Crunchyroll. Like, here you go, take it back. It didn't do what we were expecting it to do. Because at the end of the day, they want people to subscribe to their site, and this is a very good tactical move for them to get anime fans to go to their site to subscribe, even if it's just for what, 2 months at best. So that's why I'm just like a little upset. I was expecting to click Crunchyroll episode 1 of Bleach because it was coming back, and I was ready to watch. I was ready. So, you know, we'll see. Come October, it's roughly 2 months away. And once it gets here, it's gonna get real. Because I can't wait to cover it here on the channel. I cannot wait. Because again, I didn't talk about it in the stream, but I'm gonna keep mentioning it. I haven't read the manga, none of it. But I'm gonna read the 1,000 Year Blood War manga, portion of the manga of Bleach. I just don't know if I'm gonna read it after, which I am kind of more leaning towards reading the manga after the anime is done, because I want to watch it without knowing what's to come. I like to watch it fully blind. My reaction is authentic, it's real. I'm not like, oh, there they go, or there they go, or this is getting ready to happen, and blah blah blah. Like I felt with Demon Slayer, I felt like not like, I didn't feel authentic because I knew stuff was happening, I knew it was coming. For me personally, it sucked to watch and react to Demon Slayer because I knew what was coming. More hype for me in not knowing. And more power to people that can be able to read the mangas and watch the animes and be like, here it comes, this is so exciting, blah blah blah. Like, it was just like, yo, like that was, for me, it's just like, my excitement stuff goes down. It's like, there it is, it's like, it happened. The animation was cool, or the fight was okay, but it wasn't as good as the manga, or whichever the case. So that's usually, hope it does super well on Disney Plus, though, because, hear me out, Cage 4, Society World, just yeah, definitely, because that's what I want. I want my responses. I want to question stuff, theorize stuff, you know. I want to wonder about the unknown of these animes. Like Shaq B, he keeps trying to get me to read the manga for Demon Slayer. Just like, I'm gonna eventually watch it at some point. I mean, read it at some point. I'm hesitant. because I don't want to ruin the experience. I've been having so much more fun theorizing stuff when it's pertaining to the anime and dropping, and wondering about stuff, and just patiently waiting for the for the anime to come out. Sora goes Bankai. Yeah. So if it comes to Disney Plus, I'm watching it. If it's on Crunchyroll, I'm watching it. It doesn't matter. I am watching Bleach. I'm on it. I can't wait. And I'm hopeful that, people will be satisfied. That, like I talked about in yesterday's stream, that 30, 40 years, 50 years from now, we will still come back to October of 2022 and forward in those 3-4 months or however long that the anime is going to be running, that we can still talk about this final arc of Bleach many moons later. Yeah, like I said, I have practically almost all of the streaming services sites subscriptions, almost, but I'm getting closer and closer to unsubscribing to a lot of them, because to be honest, it really did feel good to just be paying roughly $14 in total for 2 subscriptions. What were the 2 subscriptions? Crunchyroll and Netflix. That was it. That was how much I was paying over 10 years ago. And now, over 10 years later, freaking like $100-something bucks is coming out of my pocket because I have, Hulu, Crunchyroll, Funimation, Verve, Stars, Disney Plus, just like I said, almost everything. HBO. And mainly because, many of my family members use the sites. And some of them were helping me pay for it, but I'm just saying. So you sub to them sometimes, yeah. Like I'm looking forward to what's coming online for HBO Max. Can't wait. So the hope is that come October, we'll find out where it's at. We'll hit play on that first episode, and we will prepare to talk about it. But I think I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm getting a little tired. I was already tired when I walked the door of the house, but I was like, let me do the stream real quick, and then I'm gonna maybe possibly work on this video for another channel that I have. Yeah, definitely House of Dragon. I can't wait. Oh, y'all get the dual combo. That's what's up. What's sort of here too for they had, I don't know if the bundle's still there, that there's a bundle where you would get ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, and Hulu. Not the Hulu lot, but like Hulu and I think it's just those 3 specifically at a discount for a specific amount of months. So yeah. But I'm going to get out of here, legend. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate it. It's always real. Always do. Definitely. Homie for life. Glad that you're doing well, as always, man. Shakpi, thanks for coming through. And anybody else, like I said, that may have came through, poked their head in, listen to what I have to say from my crazy side, thinking. But with that, as always, guys, stay safe, stay humble. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your week, and hope that the week to come is better than last week. But hopefully I will holler at y'all next week. I definitely have a couple of reaction videos coming out early beginning of the week to come, so just be on the lookout for those couple of things. And then I have some other stuff that I'm going to be working on a little later. But I will holler at y'all later, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening and night. And as always, be blessed. Peace.